Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video marks the start of a new series here on my channel where I'm going to be analyzing the clothing and fashion of Pinterest aesthetics. In this first installment of the series, I'm going to be analyzing the VSCO aesthetic. This aesthetic / style became popular in the summer of 2019 in the form of the ever so popular VSCO girl. VSCO girls originally found most of their popularity on the photo editing app VSCO, but soon transitioned to TikTok where their fame really started to pick up. It's important to keep in mind that the VSCO girl trend started off mostly as a joke, with other people on TikTok parodying or poking fun at the teens participating in the trend. As I mentioned earlier, the trend started in the summer of 2019 and continued strong until late fall. I remember going to school in that year and seeing all kinds of girls dressed in this style, despite being in Canada, where September is not all that warm. I also remember the trend slowly dying away as the school year went on and seeing less and less VSCO girls out in the wild. It could be that the aesthetic was becoming less popular, or that people just didn't want to wear oversized t-shirts with shorts in like 10-12 degree weather, which is around 53 degrees Fahrenheit. So now that we have a brief history of the aesthetic and the VSCO girl, let's start talking about some of the clothing choices. I'm going to start by talking about the VSCO girl essentials, which is probably mostly a marketing trope used by companies. Let's be honest here. But the VSCO girl essentials. Obviously, quick disclaimer, you do not need any of these items in order to participate in this trend or to like this aesthetic or style. These are just items that you could see popularly on images depicting VSCO girl essentials and VSCO girl starter kits and all the items you need to have in order to be a VSCO girl. A lot of these items carry a pretty hefty price tag, which is not exactly achievable for your average teen who likely does not have a job or a well-paying job in order to be able to afford some of these items. These items include a 𝐥𝐿 backpack, which Birkenstocks, which I was wearing way before this whole trend started and before Birkenstocks became trendy because they are the most comfortable sandals ever. Vans, Doc Martens, Carmex lip balms, which I could not find anywhere, but I saw them referenced in a bunch of these VSCO girl essentials, niche memes and stuff like that. Maybe it's just because I live in Canada, but another popular lip balm thing that I saw as popular was Burt's Bees lip balm, which I do have, and I can say that is a very nice lip balm. Hydro Flask water bottles, didn't even know these were a thing until the VSCO aesthetic became super popular. And why is it so expensive? I bought one now recently going into high school this year, but I only purchased it because it was the only nice water bottle at the store, and COVID, I didn't want to schlep around all over the place. Another popular thing is Crocs. Instax 9 mini cameras. I thought these were so cute and I really wanted one, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they aren't that expensive. And then it was like, oh crap, look how expensive the film for them is. Let's not buy those, basically, for me. And then a metal straw. Yes, I don't own a metal straw. I just drink my drink without a straw. I feel like that's probably even more environmentally friendly and doesn't cost me any money, which is nice. And then scrunchies. All of these scrunchies I've made with the exception of this velvet one and this cherry one, both of which I purchased at an Etsy fair. If you guys would want to see a tutorial on how to make scrunchies, I'd be more than willing to make one for you, but I will also link the tutorial in which I learned how to make scrunchies down below in case you guys would like to make it. You can see not everything on this list is exactly affordable to the average teenager. No, if you want to partake in this trend, you have to actually look at the fashion and not the brands and the products that helped propel this trend forward and really helped define it. As I do in my videos where I'm analyzing historical fashion, I tend to look at the silhouettes of dresses. Well, VSCO girls I have not seen to be wearing dresses, but they do wear clothes. So I'm going to look at the silhouette of their outfits to figure out, okay, what pieces are in them. So let's get into talking about the actual fashion behind the VSCO aesthetic. So simply by VSCO aesthetic into Pinterest, I was able to really encapsulate the whole vibe of this aesthetic, if that actually makes any sense. Okay, so I just got really beachy, summery, Southern California, LA girl vibes from this. It just is so beachy and summery and happy. All the pictures that I looked at were filled with happy looking people and bright colors, beautiful scenery, and it's just a really fun looking aesthetic. Don't hate on it because the VSCO girls on TikTok were cringe going and 𝐼𝐸. To be honest, I don't really see many of the products that I mentioned earlier in many of these pictures. They're mostly focused on encapsulating the vibes and the look of the aesthetic than certain products that are marketed towards VSCO girls and young teenagers. So I figured I would tell you guys some ways that you could incorporate the VSCO aesthetic into your wardrobe. Keep in mind, this is not a how to be a VSCO girl video. I dressed like this for entertainment purposes and to fulfill my own scrunchy dreams. Anyways, so one of the more noticeable things is baggy or oversized t-shirts. Why are these t-shirts a part of the aesthetic? Well, they are comfortable. And especially if you're getting your oversized t-shirts from a thrift store where they've been already worn, they're super broken in and comfortable. Soft, summery, happy, carefree vibes, I think is pretty fun. So that's why I think the VSCO girls are wearing these t-shirts. So bottoms typically are jean shorts, biker shorts, or ripped mom jeans. Jean shorts, I totally get being like super easy to put on, super cute. You can really style them with anything. Biker shorts, a pair of short ones would look good underneath a baggy t-shirt, kind of make it look like you have on a t-shirt dress. The scrunchies. Why are VSCO girls obsessed with scrunchies? I actually prefer wearing scrunchies over hair elastics. I find that my hair gets like wrapped around and tangled up with hair elastics, but scrunchies, it doesn't do that. And they just look a lot cuter in your hair, and you can make them in a bunch of fun colors, and also they look cute on your wrists. So scrunchies are just the more luxurious version of hair elastics. Another popular thing is puka shell necklaces. I was going to put one on for today's video, but I don't have one, so I'm just going with this necklace with pearls on it. These necklaces probably are just another reference to the beach, which, as I mentioned earlier, is a huge part of the look of this aesthetic. Overall, I really like the look of this aesthetic. The bright colors just make it so much fun to look at and something that I really enjoyed looking into and researching. Another thing that I really like about this aesthetic is how saving the environment and taking care of our oceans is a huge part of the VSCO girl / VSCO mentality, which I really enjoy and I don't really see with a lot of other aesthetics. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more fashion analysis videos. And comment down below which aesthetic you would like me to do next. I'm really enjoying this series, so I'm excited to see what you guys come up with and where you want me to take it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I love you so much. Bye guys!